Images of the room of Asmongold began surfacing online, showing how messy, dirty, and how full of trash the room was.
I cleaned it up myself, and that makes me an actual real American.
People began mocking him, and fellow streamers also absolutely dismissed this kind of lifestyle, stating that this is the most pathetic way to live.
Oh, here we go. Dude who lives like this tell us where people are out of touch. I am very successful and I'm rich and everything is going really well for me. Financially, I live my life as a normal person. These people don't.
Memes turn into streamer jokes, and jokes turn into a full-blown Asmongold controversy that dragged in QTCinderella, Denims, and half of Twitch.
They want to live like celebrities. I just want to live like an American.
What should have been harmless teasing exploded into a debate about class, privilege, lifestyle choices, and what it means to be normal online. And once Asmongold finally responded, oh, it went nuclear.
They don't live their lives like normal people. They have food delivered to them. They have groceries delivered to them. They live a pampered life of luxury. They have house cleaners come in and clean their house. You know what happens when I want to clean my house? I clean my house. That's what happens.
To some people, it looked relatable. To others, it looked like a teenager lost a war against trash bags. Other streamers jumped in, cracking jokes and roasting the situation publicly. At first, it felt like standard Twitch banter, harmless clowning for content, but then the narrative shifted. The mess wasn't just a mess anymore, it became a symbol.
So these people live in total luxury, and they're afraid of having that luxury cost a little bit more money in case you have to actually pay Americans for it. So that's really the difference between me and a lot of these other people.
People started framing it as proof that Asmongold was disconnected, careless, or irresponsible, which is ironic considering his entire brand is being aggressively authentic. Instead of ignoring it, Asmongold went live and addressed everything head-on.
And I'll tell you something, if Denims or QTCinderella had a room that was like that, they'd pay somebody to clean it up. But whenever I had a room like that, I cleaned it up myself. And that makes me an actual real American.
His argument wasn't really about trash, it was about lifestyle contrast. He drew a sharp line between creators who live highly curated, service-driven lives, cleaners, deliveries, assistants, and someone who handles everything themselves,
rather than somebody who's disconnected that thinks that illegal aliens and illegal immigration is good for the country, and you want a soapbox and virtue signal about how great it is. That's the facts.
In his eyes, being normal meant doing things the hard way, even if you're rich. That take instantly split the internet. Some viewers respected it as grounded and real, others saw it as deflection, or worse, justification.
At the end of the day, I live my life the same way that everybody else does. They don't. They want to live like celebrities. I just want to live like an American.
Critics didn't buy the explanation. Their response was simple. Plenty of regular people work full-time jobs, clean their homes, and still don't live chaos gremlins. Hiring help, they argued, isn't celebrity behavior, it's just efficiency. And when you're making millions, refusing basic upkeep doesn't make you relatable, it just makes you stubborn. Suddenly, the conversation wasn't about streamers anymore, it was about money, time, pride, and optics. Hiring people to clean your house is a small luxury, yes, but it isn't living like a celebrity. There are many people who make a decent living who hire people to clean their houses because they either don't have time or simply don't want to do it, and that's fine. Most people would if they made as much money as they do. It won't hurt Ratman to spend a couple of $100 a month for people to come in and clean his house every few weeks. Asmongold, you won't go broke having a clean house. It's a good investment, and I'm sure your tax person could work their magic and write it off as tax expense since your attic is pretty much your office where you make your living. There's no excuse to live like a slob. Tighten the F up, Master Splinter. On the other end of the streaming world, Bonnie got tired of her gym instructor and slammed the door in his face. Saw this girl was like, damn, love the hair, she kind of cute. Watch the stream. Yep, this be delusional and clueless about the world because she walks it like a donkey except for a carrot. It's a camera eye in front of her. She is not alone in this pandemic of stupidity. Nah, it's obvious that Knut was having technical difficulties and was stun-locked, and Bonnie was tired of him freaking out. It's better to adapt than stay stuck. So Bonnie was technically right, just wipe and figure something else out. So a messy room can become a moral debate, lifestyle choices turn into political statements, and pitch drama never sleeps. The Asmongold controversy wasn't really about cleanliness, it was about identity, perception, and how success changes expectations. Some people want authenticity, even if it's uncomfortable. Others want responsibility, especially when influence is involved. Neither side fully won, but the internet got exactly what it wanted: content. Watch this video next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.